Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my little sunflowers. We're here. I hope everything with you today is going great. I hope everything is swell. I hope that you're just having a great day, and so far you're having a great week. With that being said, we're going to talk about a few things that's going on into the news. Hey. I'm saying hey. I'm talking to hey. I couldn't think of your name. Baby Crone, give us a recap of what we're going to be talking about.
Yes, we're going to be talking about some people being sued in this episode, mostly Bravo and Lizzo. And then we're going to be talking about, oh yes, the terrible incident that's trending right now of the Alabama riverfront.
Wow.
Yes.
So let's get started. Where you want to start?
Yes, we're going to start off with Lizzo.
Get her kicked off.
You have done a tarot reading on her and about this lawsuit case. Well, not about exactly the lawsuit case, but about Lizzo and how she's feeling
She's feeling horrible. Horrible.
Yes.
They're trying to take her down.
They really
then the powers to be. Is this a humiliation ritual? Look, I did a reading. Tell me what you think. Look at the reading.
Yes.
But from what I'm gathered, someone got fired, or the girls got fired?
Yeah, all three girls had gotten fired.
All three girls did get fired?
Yes.
See, when I did the reading, I didn't know that, because I tried, the least I know, the better off it is for me. Mm-hmm. You know, so if I know, I know some things you can't help. But,
right.
Like, I didn't know they had gotten fired. But I do know that this is something, I just can't see this taking too much, because it's really he say, she say.
Right.
And at the end of the day, you can't make an employer keep you.
Yeah,
I don't like you. You can't make me keep you. Mm-hmm. I actually don't really need a reason to fire you. It could just be I don't get along with you. Mm-hmm. Why am I going to have a company and work with someone that I don't get along with? That doesn't make, no. No, we would leave that. So at the end of the day, what I see in this is they got fired.
Yes,
I'm going to say allegedly, got fired, and they retaliated. That's what this was. And I think that they got a little bougie. They didn't want it. And, you know, one of them had issues. And, you know, it's just like anything. You know how you have a job and you're so excited and you like it, but after a few months or a year, you see how it is. Then you start complaining, separating yourself, feeling like, I don't need this. You start understanding things. And I think that's what happened.
Yeah, especially when I was hearing some of the allegations that were being said.
What are some of the allegations?
Like the alleged sexual assault. It was at a strip club.
With the banana.
Yeah. Oh, there was that, but also that one of the dancers, one of the three women, were asked to fondle with one of the strippers' breasts. And they were uncomfortable with it.
Well, you know, sometimes when you go to a stripper club, and look where they were in Amsterdam, for God's sake,
yes.
Where that kind of stuff is legal. So I guess they were there.
And basically, she's alleging that she was peer pressured because everybody was chanting for her on to do it.
I can't. See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I get it. I do. But my thing is, see, I may be hard. How many of us have worked in jobs where you have felt pressure by your coworkers? Mm-hmm. You felt pressure by your boss.
Right, you want to fit in. This is like the big time lead.
Yeah, and you realize that no matter how much you fit in, the girls don't like you. How much you fit in, your boss don't like you. And so one day they find a reason to fire you.
Yeah.
So you're mad. Look. Drop the zeros and get a hero. I'm telling you, ain't nothing going to come of this. This is somebody from a higher place that's doing a humiliation ritual for Lizzo, or really trying to tell Lizzo, wake up, we watching you. Anytime Beyonce, stop chanting her name, you're speaking volumes.
And interestingly enough, the song that it was called, that Lizzo's name was listed on, it was Break My Soul.
You won't break my soul. Okay.
Yeah, but she listed a few other celebrities' names.
Right.
But when it came to Lizzo, she stopped singing notably, and Lizzo just last month was
crying about it.
Yes,
just
being
elated.
at Lizzo, was being at a Beyonce
and now,
concert.
And it's so unfair, because look how many times Beyonce done had trouble with people.
Yes.
Beyonce, but nothing never comes of it.
No.
Nothing. People said she practiced witchcraft, she did this. Nothing never comes of it. But this, we'll see. Nothing never come of it. And now for Beyonce to say, oh, I'm going to stop saying her name, it done reached the high heavens. I told
Yes,
you,
it has.
Beyonce is up there in them status shit. That's why she got that house. That's why she bought it. Other than that, what? That was her way of paying in. And whoever it was, it probably was the grand of the grand of the grand.
And then some of the alleged allegations are also kind of questionable, what the ladies are saying.
Like?
Because they said that they have been racially discriminated, fat
How
shamed.
can somebody overweight make you feel bad when you look slimmer than the? I can't. Stop it. Stop it. They just picking stuff. Now, that's my opinion. That's how I feel. And you know what? It ain't like, I'm saying, look, Lizzo is not the poster girl for good morals and good behavior.
Right.
She's a bad girl. She does things that's just despicable. But I just find it hard to believe now that you get fired, now you got all this negative.
Yes.
Come on. You know what? Sometimes just walk away. I don't think it's necessary. I'm telling you, I wouldn't hire these girls.
Yeah,
they
definitely
could work
never
for me.
hire them.
I'm sorry. See, you may be hurting Lizzo, but you're hurting yourself because you're not going to want to work under some of the things that some of these people go through.
Yes, that is true.
So these dancers have it hard, okay?
Yes.
So.
Who's also getting sued is Bravo and apparently NBC Universal. And they are being sued for a whole lot of things about reality stars being exploited for drug abuse, child abuse, sex abuse, mental abuse.
We said it at the same
physical
time.
abuse,
every abuse,
financial issues.
not making them work for less money.
Yes.
Now, this is how I feel about this. I understand. However, I have to be honest. Is it all right?
Yes.
People may not like what I say, but this comes with a however or a moreover. Okay? However or moreover come at the end. I understand when you all started this, it was bigger than life.
Yes.
You signed contracts. It was what you signed. Out of ignorance, out of whatever, taking advantage of, you signed your contract. You made a deal with the devil. And at the end, all of you made something great out of yourselves. And those didn't fell through the cracks. So now you want to reorganize and fight for whatever. You aged out, you tapped out, whatever. I feel as though, yes, if they're going to do it, I think it's the fight of the new beginners. I think that it's not a fight for the old people. I think it's a fight for the new people to get in there, stop working. And if the old people want to come in and support and get together, yes. But right now, I feel as though many of you work, and I know Bethany, and I adore Bethany. Bethany is definitely the queen leader of this.
Yes.
And but she's wealthy. She made good. That show opened up an avenue for her, so she can get skinny girl margaritas out. So that will hurt me to my heart. But like I said, we'll see how this play out. I definitely want to follow it, but it's a lot going on. And like I do, and the girls need to stop signing those contracts. But like I said, you're going to find somebody on every corner that's willing to work for $20,000. $20,000 a season.
Okay.
Why? Because you know that come with fame.
Yeah, that is
You
true.
know the more drama you bring.
Yes.
You know that come with fame. That means your YouTube channel, whatever you want, you're going to blow up. So it's like the dividends. Yes, you don't get none of that. But now it is time for these networks to start making the playing field more fair. Because they have gotten rich. This is the moreover or the however. They have gotten rich. And they need to make the playing field, this greed is out of proportion.
Yes.
But this is what Hollywood is all about, greed. And
Yes,
I
it
can't
is.
say anything, but I am going to say this. Hollywood, in my understanding, allegedly is owned by Jewish people.
Yes.
So Andy Cohen's Jewish, so it's ruled by Jewish people. So you go up against them, and anyway, they always make it seem like you anti-Semitic. So they are a
That
very
is true.
powerful group, and they own Hollywood. Good luck.
Yes, wish us all luck. However, we are going to be. Is there anything else you want to say about NBC or Bravo?
We're definitely going to watch, and we want to see how this unfolds, because I think there's a lot of heavy hitters up there. I heard that it was 50 to 100 women that's in this. So this is going to be. I want to see it, and yes,
It's kind of crazy, especially with the writer's strike going on with Hollywood.
and you still having these reality stars that's getting very little out there doing it, but they need to stop. Say, no, we're not. That's what I'm saying. Everybody needs to get together and stop.
Yes.
But when they willing to work for those low prices, you see?
Yeah.
But they could get together and say, hey, we're going to go on a writer's strike. We're not performing. Because I'm sure writers have to write in what they do too, right?
Yes, they do.
Okay, so.
It has to get approved before they can show it to the public.
There you have it.
So, sadly for the public, we have the Montgomery, Alabama riverfront brawl. And it was a black worker who was just
Is there any way you can show a little bit of it?
Yes, sure. It was about
just like a few seconds, just up where they attacked them. You think you could be able to show that? Yeah.
And what happened was that this black dock worker was just telling these people, the owners of the boat, to move their boat because they could not park their boat there.
Because there was the other boat. What is it?
Another ship coming in?
No. What is those boats? They usually go on them and back. I forgot what is. But anyway, and he was just making sure that the boat had room to dock and probably let the people off. So the person came up and talked to him. A white person came up, and then the next thing you know, they attacked him. And then people from all over, white people came from all over and attacked this man. However, this is not funny, but I really didn't know what this was. When that man took off his hat and threw it up in the air, it was like on for Jesus. So I mean, he fought, and it was so good to see that there were other Samaritans came. And forget about the young man that was in the boat that jumped out the boat and swam to save it. And I'm glad that nobody was, and I can't even believe that little white Carnes was in there fighting.
Yes.
Baby Carnes.
They didn't even have anything to do with it. They just wanted to come in. One even kicked them and just...
One of them came in and kicked them and had their drink. I'm like, what? Don't you know we see you? Your picture is there. You got jobs. You work with black people. We see you.
Yeah, we saw that.
And they made close-ups. The law is coming after you. Did you not know that? We see you.
Yes,
the law is coming after you.
Yes, something as big as that event, you should have known that was being filmed. You should have just stayed away.
Did you see how people,
yeah, they should have just been like, I know I got a job. I'm not going to be involved
I'm not going to be involved in this. They got cameras everywhere, and they was just making room for it.
Yeah, they were, because it had to come in, and it's just so ridiculous because...
And the people had to get off. And so actually, when I first saw it, what I thought was the black man was just taking over.
Oh,
I didn't know that the black man was doing a job. That's how the white people made it look like. So just fighting someone that's doing their job, that just let me know how angry they are in Alabama.
Yes.
Ooh.
Don't go to Montgomery,
I'm not
Alabama.
going over. No, I don't think I want to deal with all that racist stuff.
Yeah.
Y'all need to, get y'all act together. This is not cool. And those people that was fighting, we see you. Your
and you
faces.
bystander black people that just watched it happen.
And that was giving commentary. It was just best to walk away.
Yes.
So, I mean, someone else.
Yeah, they honestly all took it like gangsters. The guy threw his cap off. He was like, all right, come on. But that one guy that literally came and like jumped him and brought him down, that was crazy. They like literally jumped him. And I don't even know why they had to fight him.
Right.
It was the owner of the boat coming
Right.
to talk to him, and then his friends just got all
Anger.
riled up.
Just
and
angered, probably had a couple of beers, maybe a little
But that
granddaddy.
just goes for you to people that you know what do they call male Karens? Well, this was a male Karen that thought I'll
Those are
park
Jodies.
This Jody thought I'm gonna park my boat here no matter what you say. This
Well-
is America.
Well, with that being said, also, there's something else. I don't know about this, but I have to mention it.
Okay.
I don't believe it. I don't know. But Baby Crone has insisted that Monique saw Jamie Foxx. Tell the story.
Yes.
Now, I'm not buying it. Now, I believe Monique. But to me, did Monique ever say it was Jamie Foxx?
I'm at to see if I can find the video, because the videos I'm seeing online, they just happen to conveniently clip out when he said Jamie Foxx.
When she said Jamie.
Yeah, when she said Jamie Foxx.
I haven't heard her say Jamie Foxx. She said when he lifted up the glasses, there was nothing but blackness.
Yes. She was
So.
saying that she was feeling disrespected in a way because they were inside a building.
Was they or was it Jamie? Now,
Her
which is-
and Jamie were inside of a building.
she was doing a show.
Yes, apparently. She was doing a show.
I don't
And they
know.
were inside of a building, and Jamie Foxx had his shades on, allegedly. And she was like, we're inside a building, there's no sun, what are you doing with the shades on? Please take your shades off so that way I
Right.
can see your face. And then so when allegedly the Jamie Foxx that she thinks is like a clone or something, lifted his sunglasses or pulled his
And
sunglasses
so she
down.
could see his eyes.
Yep, his eye. She said there was nothing but black, and then he put the shades back on.
Darn, that's all I got.
Yeah,
Darn, I don't know.
Apparently, Jamie Foxx is cloned.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not. I don't
Devil,
see that's him.
not himself.
That's Baby Crone. I don't know. I find these things a little hard to believe. However, I do know there is something going on. What? I don't know. What? I mean, right now, they have so much chaos going on. Look, they got NBC, they got Bravo, they got Lizzo, they got Jamie Foxx not trusting what he's saying.
Yes.
And he sent a cryptic message about be careful of your friends or something like that. And now Monique, and now this, and now it's like too much. So with all this chaos going on, it is definitely a deterrent from something. And on top
Yes.
of all of this, they're talking about UFOs. They you know, who said it first? Is it true? There is so much. My question is, are the American people ready for stuff like this? I am. But overall,
Yeah, Baby
Because
Crone's
this
going to do a video on this.
this country seems so timid and they seem so naive to believe in anything.
Yes,
This
but they
is
won't
where it
believe
is.
in aliens, though. They're a hard fact on aliens don't exist. But there are some American people that are saying that they do, and they're just like, nah, there's no proof. I can't see it.
Well, I have proof.
Yes,
I've
we do.
shown proof. But
Government has shown proof. It's
so
out there.
it's like, to me, you know, you're going to always have those ones. I'm not going to believe it till I see it.
Yes.
Gotcha. Good luck when you see it.
Yes, we tried
Because
warning you.
it will change you. You will never be the same. If you ever have an encounter or anything, you will never be the same. The incident will change you forever. And you will be telling your story and people won't believe you.
Yes.
But you will be changed forever. Remember that. And I hope that your encounter is a good one.
Yes.
Because not all encounters are good encounters.
Yes, and at this UFO hearing, they're definitely, like the 3 people that were testifying as witnesses, are definitely saying that UFOs pose a national security threat to our nation.
And why? Because they messing with CERN, they messing with that dark matter. And what is the dark matter? Meaning messing with different realities, different dimensions, and they cracking this layer, and they're letting this dark energy enter into our atmosphere or hemisphere or whatever.
Atmosphere.
Our atmosphere. And it causes people to go crazy. They have hallucinations. It's a lot of things going on. They feel possessed. They feel like they're going mad. And this is you know?
Yeah.
Hey, so this is what's going on, but I think they shut CERN down for now. Because
We'll
it was
see.
costing a lot of money.
Yes, that is true. However, CERN they were
Wasn't
in
it
the
a
news.
collider or something?
Yes, the Large Hadron Collider. They are back in the news again.
Okay.
Because they've recently, I am working on this video. I haven't finished this yet, but it's talking about open science, which means CERN is allowing educators or those that are interested to look at their research and information. And the reason for that is because they're trying to speed up scientific research because they're trying to discover something.
Yes, and remember, these things you ought to stay up on. You should always know what's going on in the world around you, be it pop culture, be it aliens, be it a man on the moon, or going down to the spaceship to the bottom of the ocean. You ought to know what's going on in the world around you. There is so much esoteric things that are happening, and the more we don't believe, the more the government hides.
Yes.
The more they don't believe it, keep them in darkness. People is bigger than what you think. Trust me, there is a great conspiracy going on. And whatever it is, they can't keep a secret on it no more. They just can't. So I don't know what's going on, but if Monique said that she saw someone that looked like Jamie Foxx allegedly, and then we're going to see more of that. As a matter of fact, changing stories again, there was a woman on a plane who said that she sat by a man and that he shape-shifted on her. Remember that? Want to talk about that for a minute?
Yes, she believes that this man that she was on to next to a plane was a shapeshifter, specifically a reptilian shapeshifter.
Right.
She believed, and she did not want to be on the plane or even near him.
She was just going crazy.
And I believe he too had on shades or something to cover his face or something in a way to hide himself. So I don't know why she got to see a glimpse of him, but...
Well, is that true? We don't know. I'm sure the flight attendant said, "Let me see your eyes," and nothing was there. But like I said, there are...
I do just want to throw out there just quickly, since we was talking about news and space. India has sent a spacecraft to the moon, and it has reached the moon just a day or two ago and is taking pictures of the moon. It's like orbiting around the moon.
Is it real pictures or fake pictures?
It's real pictures, as they say.
Are they showing them?
Yes, they are.
Okay, maybe you could show us some of them.
All right, here's a picture from the spacecraft.
Yeah, but when you could, so the people can see them. Right, I could see them, right. You could show a few little pictures of that. So,
that was pretty much it.
Is there anything else that we want to talk about in the news? Let me think. Is there anything? Is there anything? Uh-oh. Say it.
Kanye was spotted at Travis Scott's performance.
Oh, yes, that was it. And it was fantastic. They said they did a collab. They didn't tell us what it was. We're going to try to find out.
Yes.
But they said the crowd chanted. They were happy to see him.
Yes, even Kanye was emotional. You could hear it in his voice.
And Travis Scott said, like, it wouldn't have been me if it wasn't for him.
Kanye,
so, my thing is to think that this man was over. I wonder, how do you deal with this when you could have been the most famous woman in the world?
Yes. And this was at Rome, too.
And now the man that you gave up on, the man that you felt like was a loser, a buster, nobody would forgive him. Now he's like making a comeback. How do you feel? And how is all of this that people are saying Kimberly is upset? I don't believe it. I find it hard to believe. She didn't want him.
No, she didn't.
I find it. Do you find it hard to believe?
I do find it hard to believe. I can't believe she's actually following him to Italy.
Do you really think she followed him to Italy?
I have no idea. I haven't seen pictures of her in Italy. So
I just find it's so bizarre to me. And the media have a way of taking snippets and adding and taking away and making it look that way. However, do she has divorce remorse? I don't think she wants him back. I do not at all. I think she wants to have control, like he used to call her, tell her how he feels. She want to have friends. She want to be friends, very good friends with him. That's what I think. And I'm thinking he doesn't like me. We over. I'm moving on, and he's going so natural and walking around with no shoes on, which is good. You're supposed to, actually, from the energy of the earth. It's supposed to help you and keep you in alignment, which is true. And baby Crone, we do walk around at times without shoes on the grass. You know, as a matter of fact, we probably do it today for Lionsgate.
Yeah, we should definitely do that.
Yeah. So,
you can catch this episode on Spotify.
Yeah.
If you look up Find Out with the Crones, because that's what we call our segment on Spotify. And please do share the Spotify. It's like a video podcast, or you could just listen to it audioly. We put news recaps on there, and we're just trying to try to get our names out there and get people to hear us
this will be on Spotify and also on YouTube.
Yeah.
So, but you will find us on Spotify. So, like I said, we got stuff there. You can pull us up. What is our name?
Find Out with the Crones.
Find out with us. Come on, find out with the Crones. And as you know, we changed our name a little.
Yes, we're now News with Tarot. However, we are still the Crones Treasure Chest.
We're still the Crone Treasure Chest, but we're news. We like to think of ourselves doing news with tarot, because that is exactly what we do. And it took us a while to find that name, but it came to us, and we feel like that's good, and it describes us very good. What do you think?
Yes.
Because we went for a long time without a name, because we didn't know, but this name just happened to come. I was saying, you know what, I think I'm ready. I think I found something. I found the handle that I could fit, and it was News with the Crones.
News
just
with
like
tarot.
that. I mean, News with Tarot. And I thought it was good, catchy, nobody had it, and there you have it. And so this is what we're doing. So so please follow us on Spotify. We're trying to do something at least once or twice a week. Whatever we do on a recap or whatever we do on news, that will be on Spotify, right? Along with YouTube, right? So please subscribe, thumb us up, tell someone about us, right?
Yes.
We really appreciate all of your thumbs up, your comments, your subscriptions, everything. It means a lot to us. So with that, we want to say thank you so much, and thank you for joining us again and listening to our commentary on what we think was going on in the world around us. So with that being said, sunflowers.